I need medical attention. I need everybody. I just made a big mistake.
Grand Rapids police are investigating another deadly shooting.
Nobody could believe what happened.
Okay. And what did you do? What's going on? I don't know. Where's my girlfriend? Oh, my.
Is she there with you?
Yes.
What happened to her?
Oh, I killed my girlfriend.
They made this into a story, so this looks like it's from 2021, but the reason that I'm bringing it up, as I always do, okay, RIP to this young lady, okay, those kids that you saw were hers, and that is her mother who's going to be speaking throughout this. There is always a story.
I called Marissa my Spitfire child. She was funny. She was really funny. She was loving and caring and great mother.
How old are you?
Their mom, so devoted to little Amir and Amira, will never see them blossom. Marissa Valdez is forever
24, deceased. She's gone. 24, 2 kids, never gonna see her again. 2-year-old probably won't even remember her.
What do you tell the babies when they grow up? They know mom's in heaven. What do you say about their dad? I don't even know what to tell them about them.
You killed your girlfriend?
Yes, I did.
How did that happen?
Outside. It was an argument. I had my gun on the dresser, and she tried to reach, so I grabbed it, and I shot her.
Devion Franklin initially tried to say, as the couple struggled over the gun, he accidentally shot his girlfriend at least 3 times.
I'm sorry, I'm not an expert on guns. How do you accidentally shoot someone 3 times? Can anybody know anything about guns? Maybe it's me. I'm not an expert. Okay. You got a gun in the house, which is fine. You can have a gun in the house, Second Amendment, protect yourself, right? So it was just sitting there on a dresser with a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old in the home. Kids being everything. I've told y'all that before. I know my kids was nosy. I was nosy. Y'all was nosy. Don't tell me you wasn't. You was in your parents' everything when they wasn't around. Looking through crap. You ain't got no business. That's how you found them Playboys. Stop it, y'all. I know. So we just going to leave a gun just hanging out. We just going to leave it hanging out right there. And then all of a sudden, 3 times. Okay, that's true. CKC is right. If it was an automatic. Okay.
And no sign that the shooting was accidental, especially since Franklin unloaded a lot more than 3 bullets into the woman with whom he shared a home and 2 young children.
He shot her 9 times. Why would somebody shoot somebody many times with their babies right there?
9. Now wait a damn minute. 9 times. 9 times. These are the cutie pies right here. 9 times. And that ain't no accident. I was stuck on 3, y'all, when I heard 3. And then, CKC is like automatic. Then Aaron Hines is like, ain't no way. And now we jump to 9 times. It was an accident. All right.
911 emergency. You're sure she's dead?
Yes, I am. I cannot believe this is happening right now.
Police say 9 .40 caliber bullets struck the young mother as her children slept within arm's reach. But theirs were not the only heartbeats in that room.
She was pregnant. Oh my God.
Who child? Pregnant. 2 kids pregnant 9 times. I'm sure. Shout out to Straight Panther. He said that's how I found Playboy, Hustler, and Players Pictorial. Exactly, y'all. Cause I know I wasn't the only one. Okay, all of them, all of us. crumb snatchers, nosy asses. Yes, Jacob Israel, and pregnant. I'm assuming he must have knew, right? They lived together, right? All right, we'll see what else. 2 babies sitting right there. 2 babies right there when he did this. Shout out to Treehouse 2022. I see you, sir. Thank you for being here. Right? I'm thinking that, you're right. I'm thinking you might be right.
Not only did he kill her, she had my grandbaby. And the babies were in the room when it happened.
Marissa was 5 months along with the couple's 3rd child.
For hours now, friends and family of the victim have been gathered on the other side of this apartment building.
I said, I gotta get in there. I don't want her to be by herself. I need to be with her. And the officer helped me. She's like, I'm a mom too. It's okay. You can't go in there. The police are. She's not by herself. I said, you please let me go.
Abram spotted her grandchildren standing with DeLeon Franklin's mom. He had called his mother before 911.
911 emergency.
So not only do we go ahead and accidentally shoot 3 times, then we find out it's 9. We call mommy before we call the police. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. This is all speculation, allegedly. I know nothing. If maybe you called the police first, maybe they could have done something. I don't know. But you did this, sir, in the room with the 2 babies there. Now, the 2-year-old might forget, but the older one probably won't. And again, I know what it sounds like when I'm in the gun range with the thing over my ears and it's loud. Can you imagine the trauma these kids must now have to go through if they hear a loud bang, because they was right there next to her when this happened? He didn't give one damn. Not one damn. But we're going to start out with, it was an accident. No.
So I run over there and I grab both of them. And she just looks at me and she's just crying.
I can't believe this is happening. Mama.
If there were
Did he just say mama? Child. Where this Negro here then REDRUMmed his girlfriend and said it was an accident with 3 shots, ends up being 9. He called his mama first before he called the daggone police. I tell you. This is like an act. This is the police call. This is like an act to me, right?
were warning signs in the young couple's relationship, it seems everyone missed them. The pair had broken.
Let me put that back, because that's really my point in this. There were no warning signs. Were there any warning signs?
Mama.
If there were warning signs in the young couple's relationship, it seems everyone missed them. The pair had broken up and gotten back together twice, but Marissa never reported violence, not to the police and not to family and friends.
There were no warning signs, they said. None. I appreciate you, sir. There were no warning signs, unless they missed it. They should have came to me. Okay? That's what they said. Let's see if there were any warning signs.
At gatherings, Franklin often hung back, not used to a large, love-out-loud family like Marissa's. He was very quiet, but respectful, said Abram, and the family worked hard to include the man they called Day-Day.
The Day-Day that I knew, I couldn't see him doing that. If they would have told me at the time it was somebody else, that's what I would have believed. I wouldn't have believed it was him. So he fooled me.
The couple had lived together for 4.5 years. Franklin mostly stayed home with the children.
No, you didn't. What you not going to do is gloss over that. He stayed home with the kids. He stayed home with the kids. Bunker. The warning sign was that they broke up twice. Goodbye. The warning sign is he ain't working. No tea, no shade. I'm not trying to be rude. You ain't working, we ain't fucking. That is the bottom daggone line. Come on now. Come on now. Yes. Staying at home. Now listen, I'm not one of those, you gotta make 6 figures, all that. No. But what we not gonna do is sit at home as a man. No man, let me rephrase. No male that is a man is going to sit at home while his wife is out working, having more kids. Having more kids? No offense against the family. They didn't see no warning sign. That's it. That's it. What else is there? Listen, you could have one kid, all right? You can have one kid, all right. But we going on to 2 and you still not working? We were about to go on to 3 and you still don't work? While you living in an apartment with 3 kids? You see that what is it called that you put the kids in? Playpen? Yes, the playpen was right next to their bed. Now, I don't know. This is just me speculating. So did they share the room with the daggone parents? They're 2 and 5, I think. 2 and 4. They don't need a playpen. A playpen is for an infant, a baby, not a 2-year-old. 2-year-old gonna climb out of that mess. Anybody got kids, you know, right? That don't make good God sense. Something don't make sense, right?
While Marissa worked full-time as a medical assistant and dreamed of one day running her own online boutique.
She took care of him, her babies, herself, kept a full-time job, had insurance. He never did anything.
Oh, but I thought that there were no warning signs. Now, listen, I'm not saying that they were supposed to know that this was going to happen. I'm not saying that at all. Please hear me, understand me. Not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is this ain't somebody that you should be having kids with. He ain't got shit. He ain't about shit. He ain't doing shit. Why we fucking? Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Now here is a situation, and I know she's Spanish or something, because that's not the point. This is just the point of young ladies, period. This is the same situation. You're trying to make it work with someone that ain't even trying to make it work with you. They have nothing to offer you. They have nothing to lose. They have nothing but, shout out to Zillionaire TV, dick and a gun. He says that all the time. Young ladies love men with dick and a gun. And what did this man have? Clearly he had a dick. We got 3 kids. Clearly he had a gun. If you're not, much like that man in the video and his whole family, mind you, where they're about to be evicted, right? They're about to be evicted. And the man said, I don't have a plan B and a plan C and a plan D and a plan F. I don't live around here. We about to get evicted. I don't know what to do. And we was like, that looks like an able-bodied man. They got 2 daggone dogs that look like they eat. They got 2 daggone sons that look like they pretty good. Then you got the wife who look like ain't nothing wrong with her. Why aren't all 4 of them people working? Why aren't all 4 of those people doing something instead of saying, I don't know what I'm going to do. We're going to be out on the street. No, bruh. No. That don't make sense to me. Maybe it's just me. But how many women do we hear? They talk about he ain't shit, he ain't do nothing, he ain't about nothing, he ain't got nothing, he ain't doing nothing. But you fucking him. You giving him kids. You sitting up here working. I am not victim blaming. I am not victim shaming. We are going to make sure that we look at the whole situation and not just jump to the end. The mother said there were no signs. Michonne says there were signs. We want men that bad, and then going to turn around and blame them when it don't work out the way that we want to. I'm not necessarily saying in this situation, because this is the worst that it can get, right? All I'm saying is we got to do better discernment. Same story. We can't be sitting up here doing everything, and then you're going to turn around and say, You're not a real man. He wasn't a real man. He was a narcissist. He wasn't this, that, and the third. She over here doing the damn thing. You done been to school to be the nurse. Something they just said. You had 2 kids. You pregnant with another. You got the insurance. You got an apartment. You got it all. What is he bringing to the table? Do y'all ever look at that? That y'all don't look that deeply into the people that you lie down with and open yourself up to and get venereal diseases as evidenced by the last daggone segment, and then turn around and say, it's him, it's him, it's his fault. It's all Jermaine's fault. It's all Jermaine's fault. I'm not saying that Jermaine don't have no daggone culpability in all this, but come on now, y'all. Come on. We got to do better. Stop this mess. Sheesh. I'm so tired of this story. I'm tired of the, oh my God, we don't understand. We don't know what happened. He ain't about nothing. He had it made. That dude had it made. Do we know whatever happened to lead up to why he did this? No, I don't even think that they say why, because I have seen this once already. But the point is that he got food. He got a place to lie. He got heat. He got air conditioning. He got in-house. He probably got a car, because I'm sure he's one of those baby boys that could drop her off. Okay. And he got a gun. What was left? No wonder he wasn't talking to nobody at the daggone family functions. What are you going to talk to him about? He ain't got nothing going on to talk to you about. What are you going to talk about? I was home with the kids last night and little Johnny threw up on me. I had to wash the clothes, which he probably didn't do. I'm assuming allegedly. I don't know. I had to change the baby's diapers. Who wants to talk about that if you ain't got kids? I don't want to hear it. I'm just saying. I could be wrong. We got to do better.
Why didn't he just shoot himself if he didn't want to be around her?
Franklin later told police he and Valdez had been under a lot of stress, had been arguing all the time about their relationship, about money. He said he felt like nothing he did was ever good enough.
Hold on. Just hold up. Back it on up. Back it on up.
He never did anything.
Oh, mom. Rest in peace to your daughter, mom. If he never did anything, that was the sign, mom. That was the sign. Now, mind you, mom couldn't do anything about her daughter's choices. Best believe, y'all, trust me when I tell you. She couldn't do anything. But that was the sign, mom. He didn't do anything. He wasn't required to do anything. He came in doing nothing. He ended doing nothing. He was a nothing person. So it makes sense. That's the sign. That's another sign.
Why didn't he just shoot himself if he didn't want to be around her?
Franklin later told police he and Valdez had been under a lot of stress, had been arguing all the time about their relationship, about money. He said he felt like nothing he did was ever good enough for Valdez.
Nigga, you wasn't doing anything. Nothing I ever did was good enough. I sat on the couch too long. I was playing Call of Duty with Bunker and it just wasn't good enough. We was arguing about money. Ain't no arguing. You know, arguing. Get the fuck out. What? Come on, y'all. Come on. We were arguing about money. I bet the F you were. She was tired of going out to work all day, coming home, take care of kids, washing kids, doing homework, fixing dinner, effing you clearly, in order for you to be shooting her 3 times and saying it was an accident. That's the thanks you get. This is who we choosing. Low-hanging fruit, child. Low-hanging fruit.
He also mentioned that one of his biggest fears was not being able to see his children all the time, but having to pay child support.
Child, I know you effing lying. I know you effing lying. Nigga, you ain't got no job. Ain't no child support to be taken. What are we talking about? Oh, I get it. I got it. So what's her name? I'm sorry, I don't know her name. was tired. She was getting to the end of her rope. She was tired. 3 kids in, but she was tired, y'all. Tired. And said, nigga, you gotta go. Because you ain't helping and I can do bad all by myself. So 3 kids, obviously she gonna take you to child support. And then obviously you was gonna go to jail. Well, not obviously, but all you had to really do was get a job. Walmart, Subway, Amazon, McDonald's, Burger King, Macy's. I don't know, child. Plenty of jobs open, but instead, this is what we choose. He was worried about, I think she was saying he was not worried about not seeing his children. He was worried about paying child support. Child, you can't make this mess up.
He mentioned, too, that Valdez and his mom, Franklin's mom, were the only 2 people in his life. At one point in his 2-hour police interview,
I can't be somebody's everything. That's another sign, ladies, women, female. You can't be somebody's everything. You can't. They got to have their own space. They got to have their own hobbies. They got to have their own interest. And you can come together, okay? But what you're not going to do is sit up here and let me be the complete everything of your life.
Franklin told detectives his life had been going crazy and he had felt, quote, something like demons on him. On the day of the murder, Franklin told police Marissa had become angry, was yelling at him and reaching for the gun he kept close by because he said he was paranoid about break-ins. Franklin told
he was paranoid about break-ins. Were there break-ins? We just gonna be like, oh, I was paranoid about break-ins, so I had to have a gun. So was he doing something illegal? And that's why you really had it at the end of the day? Because I'm pretty sure, of course, he was playing Call of Duty and doing nothing, watching TV, lying around, all that type stuff. The kids wasn't in school. They're too young. Maybe kindergarten for the older one. So he probably really did have to kind of watch them. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. This story is crazy.
Detectives that after the first shot, which he claimed was accidental, he blacked out and could not remember firing the next 8 rounds. For a dozen years, Rachel Wussman has prosecuted domestic murders in Kent County, including that of Marissa Valdez.
In the last couple of years, there's just been more and more domestic violence related homicides.
Oh, we know. Oh, we over here, we know that. A lot of them. And we got to do better. But there were no signs, according to mom. There was no signs at all. I didn't found a couple signs. I'm just saying. So I don't doubt what they're saying. I'm going to stop it because the story is basically over with that young lady. But the thing is that if somebody is in a domestic, trust me when I tell you, they in a domestic violence relationship until they're ready to get out, y'all can't do nothing. You can't.